Jump to 50. Jump to 50. Okay. Good morning, everyone. We are doing school. We've been doing our 100 chart, counting by tens, and then we also looked at dimes because dimes are counting by tens. Right, you have one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. And what number does that become?
50.
50, yeah. That 5's backwards, but that's okay. You did it right up here. Beautiful. Anyway, we have gotten up and had breakfast. I was up way too late doing school stuff. I was getting his school together, all this. We're gonna do short O sounds. We've got a craft. But then also, Jax is stressing out over his science courses. Why don't you get all the dimes put away while I update them? I'll take this once we're done with this. So I took a look. He's got a lab today. Labs have always been tricky because they have him do a lab report, but they've never really explained how to do that. So I made...
Wow, you can't...
No, you're supposed to use the dry erase. So we can do the other ones later. But we're just going to keep that in there. I put that in a dry erase pouch so we can do it multiple times. Anyway, I made up a template for a lab report using some amazing resources online. And then he's got a model project, I guess, next week that just didn't make sense. It's for a group activity. We don't have the materials. So what we're going to do, we're going to use my globe. It's about the tilt of the earth and how that affects seasons and daylight and stuff. So we're going to use mine. I've got one up here and it pulls right off and the axis is correct. So you'll be there when I do the lesson. So I found a great lesson that we're just going to do in lieu of that. So I think that's next week though. The big thing was writing up... You need to clean up the dimes first, and then I'll pull it out. But the big thing was writing up that blank lab report, having all the descriptions of each section, helpful tips for writing it. He really needs to get on his writing game before public school. Wow, dude. I've never had a kid that put the Legos on the floor until Sebastian. Jax didn't do that. He kept them in the bins and he kept them on the table. So I was like, I don't know what stepping on Legos is. I always wear shoes in the house though.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's okay. I'm gonna try to keep checking in regularly because I feel like I have to do such a big brain dump at the end of the day. But we're gonna finish school. Excuse my hair, I'm letting it dry wavy. And yeah, see you after school. Right, there's 30. What do we need next?
Rabbit.
Let me see his cute face.
Rabbit.
Alright, it's quiet time. Excuse me if I'm out of breath. I just had the hiccups and was holding my breath for a long time. What are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. So we've done school. I did a little bit of work. I had to email my web client, and now we're on hold because she might suddenly be selling her little retreat thing. So yeah, that was unexpected. And I did invoicing. And I'm feeling a little stressed about that because my client's very behind in payments. And this is through our little small business, so Danny is the administrator and sent a not so nice, well, really frustrated email to the client. It was nice, but frustrated and clear that we can't go on like this because basically I've been working for 8 months without getting paid. Okay, it's just stressing me out. I hate asking people for money. So this is a hard thing about the painting situation. But you are all up to date. Look at me. I'm a rock star. I'm gonna go get this hair up out of the way so it doesn't tangle and do quiet time. Have had dinner. We obviously had quiet time and I did my painting, but now I'm up here running about because my husband is so stressed out and it was already asking a lot for me to be down there painting. So I'm quiet, Sebastian and the dog are not, and they follow me down and make a lot of noise. So I'm up here doing that so they don't follow me downstairs if I go to craft or paint. So you can have some quiet because there's things that are just overwhelmingly broken at his day job, and then he's still working on the site and all these new systems he's implementing and having to deal with the support people from 3 different companies, 2 of which are in Eastern Europe. So it's a mess. I feel so bad for him. Only thing I could really do was listen as he talked it all through at dinner. But yeah, we just ordered some burgers because it was gonna get late, and I didn't want to go through any drama that would stress him out. Because he was like, I don't freaking care, just whatever. So I'm like, let's just order burgers. The kids actually both wanted the chicken that they have there. So I had recently said, hey, try the chicken tenders. I feel like I got them for you guys once, and you both liked them. And so they've been getting that like half the time now. But that's our day so far. I'm gonna get this bath going and warm up because I'm always cold after sitting at the kitchen table. And then maybe I'll start school, get all that set up. I shouldn't have to stay up till 2 in the morning figuring out middle school lesson plans and figuring out lab reports. He did his lab today and should have filled out the data table, but I did schedule it so that he could do the lab report tomorrow if he wanted to. So he decided to do it tomorrow because he did briefly go out to the park for the first time in months to see his friend. Unfortunately, his friend had to leave like 20 minutes later, so he's not out there very long, but we all need some fresh air. It was actually a beautiful day, but we just were too busy to go and try another walk. So maybe tomorrow I'll see what it's like. Maybe I can schedule a lighter day. We just had a lot we were getting done. Yeah, see you on the other side of my back. Hello, my friends. Bath has been accomplished. I had a little bit of time to start working on school collateral for tomorrow. Luckily, only Sebastian's this time. I already printed out Jax's worksheet for tomorrow, and he's set to write his lab report. But yeah, I have a little bit more school to set up after he's asleep and my video is edited. Obviously, I didn't braid last night because I didn't finish school stuff till 2 a.m. I am really tired. It's fairly normal for me to get to sleep at 3, which is when I did, but I guess on top of fighting back anemia, like it's really hitting me post-bath. I'm feeling sleepy, but it also could be my allergies because when my eyes get really dry and itchy like they are right now, I might be blinking like a million times per second. It does make me feel tired, like this weird artificial tired, but it's just my eyes. But I don't know. Anyway, I hope it has worked out better for me to talk to you guys throughout the day. It's probably way less annoying, but sometimes life is just so busy and I get caught up in keeping to our schedule that it's just going to be a brain dump at the end of the video. I think we're going to watch the weather and maybe take a walk around the lake. It does have a little bit of exposed windy areas, but mostly I think it should be okay if we have some sun. I think the high is supposed to be 55, but that keeps happening at like 4 p.m., which doesn't work out for us because that's the tail end of quiet time and when I start painting. So I think it'll be in the 40s maybe, which is, it's not freezing, so there's that. But it would be nice to take a walk around the lake, and of course Sebastian's like, ooh, we usually go to the donut shop because we park at the donut shop and then walk across the street to get to the neighborhood that goes around the lake. So we'll see. That would be wonderful to have a proper outdoor walk and not just us walking down the sidewalk along the street to get to a walking path and having him shatter his Starbucks on the floor and having to turn around. He's already calling me. So I'm just gonna wrap this up, and yeah, you don't have to listen for a million years. Friends, we'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.